The Illinois Department of Transportation, IDOT, welcomes you to the public hearing for the Interstate 55, I-55 at U.S. Route 6 Phase 1 Improvement Study. We appreciate your attendance at today's meeting. This presentation will present the project background and an overview of the IDOT project study process. We also will review the existing configuration and conditions of the roadways, describe the preferred alternative, and discuss the next steps for this project. The I-55 at U.S. Route 6 Phase 1 Improvement Study is jointly led by IDOT and the Federal Highway Administration, FHWA, who are the decision makers for this study. A consultant team led by Parsons Brinkerhoff is conducting the engineering and environmental studies and is coordinating the public involvement efforts. These efforts include study coordination with local officials, regional transportation agencies, village and county technical staff such as engineers and planners, and the general public. The U.S. Route 6 study area lies within the Village of Channahon in Will County. It begins just west of the interchange of I-55 and U.S. Route 6 and extends to the east for a distance of approximately 1 mile. It also includes undeveloped properties in the northwest, northeast, and southeast quadrants of the interchange, where alternative frontage road alignments will be evaluated. In May 2001, IDOT received design approval for the reconstruction and widening of U.S. Route 6 from the Grundy-Will County line to Route 52 in Joliet. Some sections of this have already been reconstructed. In 2011, the need to address the frontage road connections at the I-55 interchange was identified through coordination with public and local developers. In January 2012, IDOT formally initiated this study to evaluate improvements to the interchange and frontage road connections at U.S. Route 6 and I-55. You may have heard IDOT refer to the 3 phases of project development. They include Phase 1, Preliminary Engineering and Environmental Studies, Phase 2, Contract Plans and Land Acquisition, and Phase 3, Construction. Phase 1 involves the analysis of existing conditions, understanding the problems to be addressed, and developing the purpose and need for the improvement. The goal of the Phase 1 study is to identify the preferred alternative. After a preferred alternative is selected, the project may then proceed into Phase 2, where final construction plans are prepared and any needed right-of-way is acquired. Once funding is secured, Phase 3, or construction, may begin. This study is currently in Phase 1 and preliminary engineering and environmental studies are being conducted. Phase 1 will conclude once the preferred alternative is identified and design approval is granted by IDOT. Design approval is anticipated in summer 2013. Your input at today's hearing will be used to help reach this conclusion. Throughout the project development, several methods of public and stakeholder outreach have been employed, including one-on-one meetings with adjacent property owners to solicit specific ideas, meeting with the Village of Channahon and other agencies, project email to submit any comments or suggestions, preparation of study fact sheets, which provide detailed project information, and public meetings like today's hearing, which provide a forum for input and open dialogue with the study team. The study team has utilized all of these methods to ensure that all of the study area stakeholders are kept informed of the project development. Here is the current configuration of the I-55 interchange with U.S. Route 6. It consists of a conventional diamond interchange with 4 ramps that connect at 2 signalized intersections. In addition to the ramps, 4 frontage roads connect to U.S. Route 6 in proximity to the existing ramp intersections. U.S. Route 6 and the frontage roads provide access to businesses located in all 4 quadrants of the interchange, as well as to private property. A park and ride lot also is located within the southeast quadrant of the interchange. As part of this project, an analysis of traffic and crash data was performed. Based on current conditions and projected economic and population growth in the area, traffic volumes along U.S. Route 6 and the I-55 interchange ramps are expected to increase by 42% and 43%, respectively. Crash data history between 2005 and 2010 shows an average of 29 crashes per year along U.S. Route 6 and 13 on the interstate ramps. The total number of injuries over the 5-year span is slightly higher on U.S. Route 6 compared to the interstate ramps. Fortunately, no fatal crashes have occurred within the study limits during this time. This current project included a detailed evaluation of the transportation needs within the study limits. The purpose of the study is to address the condition of the bridge over I-55, assess the current and future transportation needs of the U.S. Route 6 corridor, improve safety, capacity, and mobility at the interchange, and accommodate future development needs. In order to achieve these objectives, the study team has evaluated U.S. Route 6 in the study area to identify ways to improve safety and operations for current and future traffic conditions. U.S. Route 6 will be reconstructed and widened from approximately 1/3 of a mile west of I-55 to roughly 2/3 of a mile east of I-55. This includes widening and deck replacement of the existing bridge over I-55 to address the deterioration of this structure and construct raised medians that were included and approved as part of the original 2001 design approval for U.S. Route 6. The preferred alternative will also address the frontage road connections to U.S. Route 6. In their current configuration, the frontage road intersections are located in close proximity to the existing ramp connections, which poses both operational and safety problems. As part of the preferred alternative, the frontage road connections will be relocated to separate the frontage road operations from the ramps, as well as to accommodate future development plans. The western frontage road intersection will be relocated 500 feet west to the location of the existing south frontage road intersection. The northwest frontage road will be relocated to connect at this intersection location where a traffic signal will be installed. The eastern frontage road intersection will be relocated 1,300 feet to the east, and both the northeast and southeast frontage roads will be realigned to accommodate the new intersection location. Traffic control at this intersection will include stop signs for the frontage roads only. With the frontage roads relocated, the existing I-55 ramp connections with U.S. Route 6 can be improved to accommodate the existing and future traffic needs. The I-55 southbound exit ramp will be realigned to improve safety and accommodate truck movements. Additional turn lane storage is also added to accommodate existing and future traffic volumes. The other 3 exit and entrance ramps will remain on their existing alignments and include improvements to add turn lane storage and accommodate truck movements. Traffic signals will be modernized at both intersections. Furthermore, the U.S. Route 6 improvements will incorporate improved pedestrian access with additional sidewalks and a new shared-use path within the project limits. The existing path along the north side of U.S. Route 6 will be extended across I-55 and continue east to the relocated frontage road intersection. East of the frontage road intersection, space will be reserved to allow for a future extension of the shared-use path. The existing 5-foot wide sidewalks along the south edge of U.S. Route 6 will be extended along the south side of U.S. Route 6 to the east across I-55 to the new frontage road connection. Crosswalks across Route 6 will also be added at the ramp intersections to connect the sidewalk and the shared-use path. The proposed cross-section of U.S. Route 6 is shown here. This cross-section has not changed from the U.S. Route 6 design that was originally approved in 2001. The concept includes 2 12-foot wide traffic lanes in each direction, separated by a 30-foot wide grass median. The median width will vary as needed along the route to accommodate new left turn lane configurations. The 5-foot wide sidewalks will be added along the south side of US Route 6, along with a 10-foot wide shared use path along the north side. The widening and deck replacement of the US Route 6 bridge over I-55 will be constructed to accommodate existing and future traffic volumes. The traffic lanes across the reconstructed bridge will be configured to provide dedicated left-hand turn lanes from US Route 6 onto the southbound and northbound I-55 ramps. Detailed information on these proposed improvements is available in the exhibit area. Study team representatives will be available to answer your questions regarding the preferred alternative. In order to move forward with the planned improvements, new right-of-way and easements will be required. 3 types are used by IDOT to acquire property or to gain access to property. One is fee simple, which is the acquisition of all rights and interest of real property. A second type is a temporary construction easement, where access is required only during construction for grading work, sidewalk or driveway construction, light pole relocation, and other minor improvements. The third type is a permanent easement or use of the property, where underlying ownership is retained by the property owner, but access is provided for the maintenance of facilities such as storm sewers and outfall ditches. For the US Route 6 proposed improvements, fee simple property acquisition and construction easements will be required. Approximately 16.2 acres of right-of-way acquisition will be required from private property owners to construct this project. This includes 3.5 acres along US Route 6, 4.1 acres for the northwest frontage road, 4.6 acres for the northeast frontage road, and 4 acres for the southeast frontage road. In addition, just over 1 acre of construction easements will be required for drainage grading and new driveway access. If fee simple acquisition is required, IDOT's procedures begin with the determination of ownership and preparation of a property description. An independent appraisal is then ordered with a review and report provided to IDOT. An offer to acquire the property at the appraised value is made and negotiations begin. IDOT representatives are available in the exhibit room to answer your questions regarding property acquisition. Following today's public hearing, the study team will continue to refine the preferred alternative based on any feedback received, as well as the ongoing environmental and technical evaluations. Additional feedback and evaluation findings will be incorporated into the final project report for design approval to be submitted this summer. The program cost for this project is estimated to be $20 million. Although it is not currently included in IDOT's fiscal year 2013 to 2018 proposed multimodal transportation improvement program, this project will be included in IDOT's priorities for future funding consideration among similar improvement needs throughout the region. If you would like your comments to be part of the formal public record, they must be in written form, either by writing them yourself or by dictating them to our court reporter. Comment forms are available in the exhibit area. You can submit them today or take them with you and mail or fax them at a later date. Comments received by Friday, May 17, 2013 will become part of the public hearing record for this project. We also ask that you please visit the exhibit area. Large-scale aerials of the study area and exhibit boards depicting the preferred alternative are available for your review. We appreciate your interest and involvement in this study. Please visit the exhibits and meet with study team members who are available to discuss the I-55 at US Route 6 improvement study and to answer your questions. If you missed any portion of this presentation, it will restart again momentarily. Thank you for attending today's public hearing.